back and we back and we back. Let's do it. What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good day. I know we coming through in a losing capacity, but we can't let them Cowboys kill our spirit, man. We can't let them do it, you know? We can't let them have our joy. We just can't let it happen, you understand? But shout out to all my folks. Shout out to Brandon, my homie in the building. Hey, man, we in here. We in here. If you wanted a little love, you understand, make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Hey, just know it's big business. It's serious when land come in here, man, you know. Hey, forgive me for the graphic, cause 11's supposed to be up out of here, you understand me? But I just gotta update my thing. It's been a minute, you know. But shout out to my folks. Shout out to Elijah Robinson in the building. Shout out to Cowboy fan Mayfield in the building. Los Altos, the founding father of Fugazios. And my boy Elijah Robinson in the building, tapping in. Hey man, hit that like and share. Hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that share button. Hey, you know the shit getting real when Land pull up on the solo show. It's getting real, man. We gotta have a conversation, you understand me? I took time out my day, you know? It's important, you know? I feel like the nation need to hear this, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to all my folks. Shout out to B-Bird in the building. Shout out to Country Kane in the building. I thought that was Country Wayne for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Thought that was Country Wayne for a minute, man. Shout out to all my folks. We in the building though, man. Hey, we got a lad to keep them crying, you understand? We got a lad to keep them crying. These Cowboys gonna have you crying on a Sunday. Good grief. But first and foremost, we gotta make sure them haters doing the most what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Shout out to all my folk, man. Let's get this thing jumping, man. Let's get this thing jumping. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. Hey. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Hey. Ain't no looking back, came a long way. Hey. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey. And we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey. That what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey. Cause we just getting K and they just in the way. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
Do it.
You ain't even on the team, you just a ball, boy. Real high, used to rock knockoffs, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. We the one they hating on it, probably wanna kill them. When they got our own band, we holler,
man, let's get them like
long live CEO, CIP the dollar.
We need the whole
my
nation
brother,
that
made me go harder. They turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the come up. I'ma run up them comma, the summer, run up them numbers. Yeah. I know that they hate the way the ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back, we came a long way. Hey, I know that they mad, but just let them hate. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, and we just getting K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate, that what make them hate. Hey, cause we just getting K and they just in the way.
Hey. Now you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you in the trap, sir.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. You already know it's serious business when I have to come through with a solo show. You know it's serious. You know you might need your antennas up. You understand? It's getting real. So, hey, man. Them gosh darn Cowboys, ain't it, y'all? That shit's stressful. Cowboys had me drinking on a Sunday. Ain't that
Trap.
Ain't nothing but your good old Cowboys that had you drinking on a Sunday, ain't it, man? You know, I was doing fine until the Cowboys come around, playing and bull jiving. You know what I'm saying? What y'all know about that old school word, bull jiving? They out here bull jiving, man, with our Sunday, man. And I know a lot of people sitting up here looking like, bruh, the Carolina Panthers? You know what I'm saying? We run Carolina. We went out there and rolled our helmet out there and thought a L or a W supposed to came back. We thought a W supposed to came back because we pulled up in Carolina. That's what it looks like to me. And we already know Shotty is a young coach, you know, a new coach. So it's going to be some ebbs and flows. It's going to be some ups and downs. We understand this. But we can't be losing to no damn Panthers, man.
Trap.
That is unacceptable, man. That is unacceptable. But, man, let's get into some of this good old stuff, man. Hey, man, we got to have a couple conversations. Shotty just got finished with his interview. And I think it was some good conversations had over there. I think they asked him some good questions. They did not let him get away with nothing. So we going to tune in and see what we can do. Let's see. Hold on. That ain't it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold on. Hold the phone. Let's see. Where my stuff at? There we go. Boom. Bam. All right. Trap topics of the day, man. Shout out to all my folk. We in the building with it. But let's check it out, man. Y'all, if you've been paying attention, I told you who my trapper of the week is. This is a new weekly thing I'm trying to do, man. I need your support. You understand? Even in a loss, my boy George Pickens from the Highs, he a trap house, baby. You understand? He from down the road. He from down the street in Birmingham. It's no ing in there. It's Birmingham. You understand? Birmingham. I don't know how to spell it. See, can y'all spell it like the way I say it? Say it, though, like Birmingham. That where he from, and my boy went crazy, man. My trapper of the week. I don't care what you say, man. My trapper of the week. Trap. When they thought we was done, my boy George Pickens came through, man, and made some excellent plays. He went crazy. Look, 9 receptions, 168 yards, 18.7 average, and 1 touchdown. But I got one thing I don't like about this. Why did you stop, Shotty?
Trap.
If this man was cooking like this with hot fish grease, why did you stop? It just felt like you supposed to keep going. Just like Rico. You think about that. Rico was cooking us, right? Did Carolina stop? No, they didn't. They kept going. Soon as we seen Rico getting 10 yards of carry and all this good stuff, he running all over us. He doing what he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? He told us to buckle up and we had no buckles. We got found with our pants down. You know what I'm saying? We got done wrong. So we should have buckled up like Rico said, but we did not. So this is the type of game you surrender. This is what happens to you. You know what I'm saying? And I just hate that to say that about my team, but it's true. It's what happened. We can't deny that. And even out there embarrassing loss, man, I just got to ask y'all one question. Did y'all wear your starter day, though? I'm just asking. I'm just trying to... Trap. That's really for my people that live in op zone. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a little different when you don't live in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? You kind of gotta deal with a lot more, you know what I'm saying? A lot more BS, you understand? A lot more trash talk. You know, I rock the star. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. But, you know, I don't waver away from rocking my star and being like that. You know what I'm saying? Repping this team like that. I still rep this team with pride. I never let nobody take that away from me. And I still feel like a champion. I still feel like a winner. So when I wear the star, I wear it with pride. I say it with my chest. So don't let nobody take that away from you. You still one of the greatest organizations to ever be assembled. But we just got to get back to it, man. We got to walk like that. We got to mean this shit, man.
Trap.
We got to mean this. I just had to ask that, man, because I know some people be ducking smoke, man. We don't duck no smoke. We going to still stand by our team, and we going to stand on it. But listen, they can't keep behaving like this, though. You understand? Hey, some people ain't built for this type of life. Shout out to my guy HTM in the building, man. Hey, some people ain't built for this type of life, HTM. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna jump ship. We already aware of that. We understand that. Some people are not built like that. It take the real ones to stand in here and go down with the ship, you know, save the women and children. Some people gonna do like George on Seinfeld. They gonna push the women and children out the way, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. I'm sorry. If you know, you know. But let's get back into it, man. It's a rough one, y'all. It's a rough one. But this is my trap of the day. Let's hear some of the key points that Shotty had, man. Hey, I think they got a good interview out of Shotty today. And we needed answers. We demanded answers. So every word, my antennas are up. I'm looking and I'm listening. I want to know everything he said, so let's get into it.
We did not play that game physical enough. When you look at it, you know, they controlled the line of scrimmage. They owned the line of scrimmage. That's part of our identity. We were not surprised by it, but at the same time, it was one game. And we know we can be a physical football team. We know we've done that at times, but we weren't that yesterday. Different reasons. You know, I think they did some really good scheme stuff to us on their defensive side of the ball. They two-gapped to some of their read and react stuff. They took us, you know, they stretched us out a little bit, and I didn't think like
a little bit. They stretched us out a lot, Shotty. Like, Shotty a little too nice for me, man. It was a little too nice for me. Trap. I know I be hard on Shotty on purpose, man, because I believe in him. I like him. I'm just like y'all. But I just don't want to get swindled. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be hit blindsided. I want to know exactly what's going on. I don't want to give him all this acclamation and stuff too early and then we be out here looking crazy. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying my best to be resisting this shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to be safe. I don't want to, I'm being pessimistic on purpose. Like, I'm going to be hard on Shotty. I'm a hard teacher. And it don't sound like Shotty is if you hear some of the stuff he's saying. Like, Shotty seems like his characteristic to me is that he's the counselor. He's like a counselor to me, y'all. Like, hey, he's the guy you want to talk to when it is a tragedy. Like, he's like, everything is going to be fine. Everything is okay, guys. You know, let's shake hands. And I know he got this temper that he talk about and other people talk about, but the Shotty that I see, the Shotty that we see, this a counselor right here. He gonna talk you through it, man. So I think he's too easy of a grade to me. That's just me.
We ever found our rhythm? One, I mean, anytime you have your longest run is 6 yards, that's not very good. And then on the other side,
that's terrible, Shotty. That's horrible. Okay.
The ball, I think that they just they wanted to come in and double team us and run duo, and our fits were off. You know, the run fits they're hard. You know, they're calculated, and you got to get it.
They hard. That's your analysis. That's your expert analysis, Shotty. Run fits are hard. I be trying to be foul, bro. Because a lot of people gonna just say, Lance just be saying this and he just want to do this and do that. I be trying my best to be foul. But I want to ask y'all, is it foul for Shotty to say that run fits are hard? And I just want to say this, mind you, that everybody in the goddamn league do run fits. So how is it hard? Like, what you mean? Like, I understand it's not the easiest thing to do. Because I'm sitting in front of a computer right now. I don't think I can do it right now. Back in my day, you know what I'm saying? Maybe. But for you to say that run fits are hard, bro, that what you giving us? Like, I'm not accepting this, bro. I don't know about y'all. I'm not accepting this. This shit is too sweet to me. It sounds too goddamn good. I'm sorry. I'm not taking that, bro. Get the fuck on with that. I'm sorry. I ain't taking that. Run fits are hard. Get the fuck out of here. Trap. Run fits are hard. That's your analysis? That what we paying you millions of dollars for? Well, Jerry, because I damn sure ain't paying you. That's what we getting. This is the type of shit that we getting. Run fits are hard. I don't want to hear that empathy type shit from you, Shotty, right now. I don't want to hear that. I don't want all that human shit from you. That's all I hear. Oh, you know, man, damn that. Run fits are hard. Man, life is hard. Football is hard. Name something that ain't hard. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I ain't going. I'm sorry. I'll let y'all deal with that. I'll let y'all cope with that shit. I'm not taking that, bro. I'm not accepting that. No. Give me something better than that shit, bro. I'm sorry. And I ain't even playing this. This shit just pissed me off hearing him say that shit. That it's hard. Man, get the fuck out of here.
Everybody in the same gaps, and they strained us some. And they got some balls on the perimeter that we didn't have much contain for, and they hit explosives. And
I gotta play
I didn't
that
think like we ever found our rhythm. One, I mean, anytime you have your longest run is 6 yards, that's not very good. And then on the other side of the ball, I think that they just they wanted to come in and double team us and run duo, and our fits were off. You know, the run fits they're hard. You know, they're calculated, and you got to get everybody in the same gaps. And they strained us some, and they got some balls on the perimeter that we didn't have much contain for, and they hit explosives and we didn't.
When you have so many holes, I guess, in the running game and
hard. Put that shit on a shirt for y'all, cause I know it. I know we want to feel good about this stuff, bro. I understand that, but you can't feel good when your team playing like this, man. You don't supposed to feel good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should, with the type of fandom that we do, how we show up for Cowboy Nation, we should be feeling good. We deserve better than this, but we can't. If you feeling good right now, you're delusional. I'm sorry. Now, is it the end? No. But I'm just saying, you shouldn't feel good about what you seen Sunday. You shouldn't. I'm sorry. You shouldn't. You shouldn't feel warm and cozy today. I'm sorry. This is a L, a big fat L. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I didn't see no way we could lose this game. Even during the game, I just felt like we was gonna win. I never for a second, until they kicked that field goal, felt like we were finna lose that game. That's how crazy it is. It was actually shocking. Like, it didn't even register all the way. Like, it started registering when I seen the clock, and I'm like, these motherfuckers finna run the clock down. God damn. That's when it registered. Like, I'm like, nah, we gonna get the ball back. We gonna score. It ain't nothing. Soon as we get it back, we good. Nah. It didn't click in my head until I seen that field goal go up. Real talk, that it was like, bro, we lost this game? I'm not buying no run fits are hard, bro. That's what y'all accepting? Shotty, your head coach just said run fits are hard. That's the explanation man.
Game, was it hero ball? Because you say the guys understand the scheme and they know what they're supposed to do. Were they doing too much hero ball? Or how
define hero ball for me. Trying to make plays. Guys trying to make plays.
And not follow.
So you ain't never heard of hero ball? I could be wrong, but I just can't believe you as a football coach for all this time, you never heard the term hero ball before. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe you trying to say like it's different definitions, but I can't even give you that because I heard you talking about, oh, you should coin that, or I'm a patent that before you do. You trying to act like you never ever heard of that. Maybe it's just me. I don't know, bro.
I think, you did see guys pressing. It goes back to the thing that I say, Clarence, in terms of, hey, don't press, just go play. And I think anytime, you're giving up big plays and you can't stop the run and you're struggling to do that, guys are going to try to shoot gaps and do things like that. And the one thing about defense is, if one guy is out of position or one guy's supposed to be in the A gap and he's in the B gap, that creates running lanes. And so, I don't think hero ball's it, but I do think that there's times where guys press and they're trying to make plays. And why? Because they want to win and they want.
You see how he make an excuse for everything? Y'all let me know, bro. Real talk. I wish I could do a double land on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could do a poll real quick. I want to know what number of y'all actually believe Shotty ain't never heard of the term hero ball. I'm sorry, like, sometimes when you trying to cover up stuff and you trying to lie so good that you just get to just lying and denying everything. Like, you never heard of the term hero ball before? Y'all I don't feel like doing it because they done pissed me off. Y'all just let me know in the chat. Yes or no. Do you actually believe that a long tenure coach like Brian Schottenheimer never heard of a term called hero ball before? Y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat. I'll go over it later. I'll do it later. He said you could do a poll. Screw it. What you think, Lou? Shout out to Lou Takes, man. Shout out to my content creator brothers in the building. Him, HTM Sports, and whoever rocking with your boy, I'll rock with you back, man. I promise you. Let me see, man. Screw it. I'm gonna do a poll because I want to know, bro. Y'all let me know, bro, because this sound like you're lying too good. When you get to lying too good, you just get to messing up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You lying too good, Shotty. Like, how you ain't never heard of hero ball before, sir? I find that hard to believe. I'm sorry. Let's see. I don't know how to do this shit, man. I'm rested, Lou. Hold on. How you do this stuff again? Let me see. I ain't did the show by myself in so long, man. You know what I'm saying? This really. Hold on. What you got to do it on the real YouTube? Hold on. I don't know. Screw it. I don't know. He said open the chat up on the computer. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
You want to try to help things turn around.
Let me try to do it real quick. YouTube. I want to know. I really do want to know. Because that sound like bullshit to me. Because, like, when I criticize Shotty, people get mad. But to me, that sound like straight BS. I'm sorry. Like, you ain't never heard of hero ball, sir? Get out of here, Shotty. Quit playing with me, man. Shit, we got better things to do than come up here and hear you talking like that. You ain't never heard of hero ball before. Get the hell out of here, buddy. I'm sorry. I can't believe it. Okay, I see it. Hold on. Do you believe Shotty, not Shorty? Hold on. Hold on. All right, there we go. Now let's see. Now at the end of the show, or close to the end of the show, we're going to go back and look at this. All right, that's what we're going to do. Because I find that hard to believe. I'm sorry. You're not going to piss and tell me that's rain. I'm not believing that. I'm not. So I'm going to just let that go. Let's continue.
And that's not usually a good recipe, though.
So
it goes back to.
So he denied the hero ball, cause like this what I had a problem
and the
with.
one thing about defense is, if one guy is out of position or one guy's supposed to be in the A gap and he's in the B gap, that creates running lanes. And so I don't think hero ball's it, but I do think that there's times where guys press and they're trying to make plays. And why? Because they want to win and they want to try to help things turn around. And that's not.
You see how he excused the bad behavior? He's an enabler. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. I hope this ain't true, but that's an enabler's type comment right there. That was enabling. He said he don't think it's hero ball. He think they pressing, but then he goes on to say why? Because they want to make plays. They want to do this. That's enabling. Now, just stop right there and say, hey, they doing this, they doing that, they need to stop. But nah, he gonna say, hey, because they believe in this and they want to do this and they want to do that. Let me know if I'm wrong, y'all. Listen, land is not perfect. I ain't never lied to y'all and said I was perfect. You understand? My taste could be all the way wrong. I could be coming all the way from left field. I'm human. Believe it or not. So let me know what y'all think about that. It sounds like he enables every time it's coming up to be some criticism. Now, I understand as a coach, you supposed to take bullets for your team. That's true. So don't get it twisted. You supposed to take certain bullets. But, bruh, nah, you enabling, man. You said, but they want to make plays. Damn that. Make plays within the scheme that you're supposed to be running. Let me know. Then you go on to say that's not a good recipe. Duh. That's why you aren't supposed to be enabling this shit.
Usually a good recipe, though.
That way he says usually not a good recipe. I know that's real. I know that's real.
It goes back to practice. You know, we want to.
Hold on. Well, HTM said he ain't got to tell us what they doing behind closed doors. If he take up for them in public and jump down their throats when talks to them, I'm cool with it. Gotta see niggas get benched, though. I'm with you on that. But I'm just saying, like, I don't take this my problem, HTM. I ain't saying you can't take up for your team, but don't enable them, though. You see what I'm saying? Is that not an enabling statement that he said? He said, well, that's like the parent of I got some homeboys that was they was the only child, and they couldn't do no wrong in their mama's eyes. I was the baby, so I got away with a little stuff, but my only child friends, they couldn't do no wrong. So it's one of them. It's like you talking to his mama like, nah, Mike did this. R.I.P. to my partner too. But it's like Mike did this, Mike did that. And his mama like, Mike ain't did none of that. that was you. It went him. He innocent. It's one of them like you enabling the bad behavior. That's what you're doing. That's my opinion. What you think? I don't know. We'll see. But he says, oh, they doing it because. Now you need to stop right there. Halt. Hold your horses right there and just stick to it and hold them boys accountable. That's why I'm
good days of practice. We want to focus on the fundamentals. I think that's one of the things that when you're a little bit inconsistent, it's not always scheme. The schemes weren't perfect yesterday. I can assure you of that in all three phases.
I know that's real.
You know, we need to get back to really emphasizing fundamentals and letting these guys go play with confidence and have the ability to win their matchups with their fundamentals.
The Quincy in the building, man. I ain't seen you in so long, but I know you got Dak in your mouth. Well, let me see what you said. First words come out, Team Dak. We ain't talking about Dak, the Quincy. You know what I'm saying? We got stuff to talk about, but Dak ain't the topic of discussion right now. You better believe we're gonna talk about Dak. So what? What you got to say about Dak now? Is Dak fault because we losing? That what you saying? We'll talk about it later, man. I ain't got time for that foolishness. I ain't got time for it.
Jared Podell, CBS Sports. Brian, a lot of the players have been saying, guys, the communication, this has led to blown coverages and guys not being in the right spots. How surprising is it to still be dealing with that 6 weeks into the season?
Yeah, it should not be happening.
Now that sound like you holding his ass accountable finally.
Trap.
I'm telling you, slowly but surely, you're going to start seeing him have to separate himself. He going to have to separate himself after a while. I'm telling you. You can't just keep being like locked in with the coach like that if he doing a bad job. You still gonna say he's a great coach, he this and that, but you're gonna have to separate yourself soon. And I see that crack coming. You breaking that brick wall down. You finally see one crack. I see one crack, and that motherfucker gonna open up out the while. I know it is.
I think there was a call that came in a little late the other day, and I had to burn a timeout, and Flus knows that, and he and I have discussed that. And
you see how he holding Flus accountable? Flus he had to call a timeout, messing around with Flus. He wasn't doing this at the beginning of the season. It's a process. It's gonna get worse and worse. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to understand the corporate lingo to get the stuff that's in reading between the lines. You're gonna have to be able to read between the lines when it comes to the disses and all the accountability he putting on Flus. But that was obvious right there. He said, hey, we talked about it, and he made me use a timeout because he got it in there late. You know what I'm saying? He said that time, so let's see. The changing of personnel makes coordinators work. I try to do it to defensive coordinators all the time. I'll sub personnels in late knowing that it kind of puts them up against it. But we have to communicate better. And again, are close calls getting made? Yes.
they're getting made. Close left, close right. That's how you set the front. But in terms of when people change strengths and things like that, I do feel like it's not being communicated to the standard of a championship defense where guys are all on the same page.
So basically, communication is still our damn problem. Cause this was Shotty gonna run into a lot of problems at, and I'm gonna get back to it because I got a lot of stuff. I'm sorry, this show might be run a little time. Me and HTM probably go live later, but this gonna take a little minute. But listen to what he just said. Like, this the problem that he gonna have, because he just said that the personnel not the problem. Then he taking up for Flus and saying the scheme not the problem. So, Shotty, I have one question, sir. What is the goddamn problem? Trap. Oh, communication. Look, see, you got to rock with Land to get past all the BS. You understand? Listen to Land sometime. I'll learn you something, I promise you. You got to be able to cipher through all the BS and really understand what he's saying and interpret it the right way. You see what I'm saying? So you can't sit up here and take bullets for everybody, Shotty. Because guess what? At the end of that war, that's going to be your ass lying on that sword by yourself. Trap. I promise you. I promise you. And I just want him to understand that. Like, you can take all the bullets you want. You gonna be the one dead. I promise you. This your one opportunity that you got to be a head coach, and you gonna sit up here and take bullets for everybody and die. That's what happens. So, hey, that's the life you chose. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's on you, my boy.
And that's problematic, and that starts with us as a staff. Why? You got to ask the question why. Like, we didn't sit in the meetings today and just be like, yeah, we got to do this, but we got to do it. No, it's why. Well, why is that happening? And so you come up with a list of why it's happening. Okay, great. Okay, to the left of that board or to the right of that board, I guess, is a list of, okay, these are the solutions so that doesn't happen anymore.
I know he said he got solutions on one side and problems on the other side. That problems list longer than the motherfucker. Trap. Boy, that problems list long as hell over there. Wow, I promise you.
And then you prepare those things, and that's your Wednesday install with the guys, and you start there. And what we have to do, especially on the defensive side of the ball, is adjust and tighten up 10 or 15%. You can't change 100%. We don't need to change 100%. We do good things, but we have to.
Man, get the fuck out of here, Shotty. Trap. Get up out of here, Shotty. This is why I don't like that nice coaching. I'm from Alabama, where Nick Saban reigns supreme, and he coached harder than a mother. This man just said, listen, I'm being hyperbolic. I know that. I know I'm being hyperbolic. Of course, if you watch 800 plays on defense, you're going to find a couple of good plays. I understand that. But this ain't the time or place for that shit. I'm sorry. Nope. You not finna sit up here and tell me that when my defense done gave up 40 to Green Bay, they gave up what? 40 to Chicago. Wait a minute. Let me be precise with this shit, cause I don't like that. Don't sell me that, bro. No. My answer is no. All right. Hold on. Cowboys schedule. Let's see. Cause I want to be precise with this, and you sitting up here telling me that we doing good things. All right. Okay. You gave up 24 to the Eagles. Kudos. Loss. You gave up 37 to the Giants in a W. But you gave up 37 points, okay? You gave up 31 to the Bears. You gave up 40 to the Packers. You gave up 22 to the Jets. Now, I ain't gonna hold you on the Jets. That the last couple scores was weak. It didn't count. Garbage time for sure. So I ain't gonna do you too bad off that. But then you come back and follow that up and give up 30 to the Panthers. So, like, I'm asking y'all this. I understand that he is theoretically correct. In theory, he's correct. I'm sure if I watch all this tape on defense that we did some good things. I'm certain. But do y'all think we deserve to hear that shit right now?
Trap, 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 trap.
After the performances that we've seen, after these performances that we've seen, do y'all think we deserve that? I don't know if y'all can see this. Hold on. Can y'all? Not really. All right. You can kind of see it. After these performances, I don't think, I ain't going, shot. That is not rain. That's what we gonna start saying. You're not gonna piss above me and tell me it's rain. That ain't rain, shotty. Rain is not yellow. It is not yellow, sir. I'm not going. Nope. Listen. Y'all can believe all this shit as long as y'all want to. And I choose no. You know,
10 or 15%, right. And that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be the 10 or 15% that we think gives us the best chance.
Man, I swear to God, y'all. Look, I want y'all to know this. I know you're supposed to swear, but I promise y'all, this is the honest to God truth. I did not come on here to bash Shotty like this. These comments that he making are triggering me. So I want y'all to know I'm being triggered in real time. Like right now. Boom. It's happening right now live. I didn't come out here with a plan. All I did was say, okay, he had some good trigger words in there. He had some good topics. They asked some good questions. Let me react to it. I'm not sitting up here to do this. This is not what my agenda was today. I'm just doing a pure reaction to what he said. But did y'all just hear him? I just told y'all, I wish Shotty would have been grading me my whole high school, my whole school career. Like every grade, I wish Shotty was my teacher. Because that man just said we doing some good things, okay? I said logically, theoretically, he good. He right on that, theoretically. But I still say no. Okay, on top of that, this man said 10 to 15% is all they need to change? 10 to 15%, y'all, on defense. Some stuff you just gotta let simmer. You gotta let that sit and think about it. All we need to change is 10 to 15% on defense. The Dallas Cowboys, 2025. Giving up 40 every damn week. But we don't need to change number 10 to 15%. I'm not going. The answer is no, Shotty. No. Not taking it. Nope. Sorry.
Hey, chance to win.
Sell that shit to somebody else, Shotty. I'm not going. I'm sorry.
Solutions to, on a high level, tighten up the communication thing.
Yeah. Again.
I don't know if y'all heard that. I might have to play it back because he said 10 to 15% is what he need to change.
And that's your defense. Wednesday install with the guys, and you start there. And what we have to do, especially on the defensive side of the ball, is adjust and tighten up 10 or 15%.
Am I being hyperbolic? Am I making this up? Landlord tripping? Let me know. What the haters gonna say? Landlord crazy. He being too hard on Shotty. Listen, I want y'all to put y'all percentages in here. Because I guarantee you, even the most optimistic fan would say it's more than 15%. Guaranteed. DeQuincy will say that shit. DeQuincy believes 95% is on that. But I guarantee you he'll say it's more than 10 to 15%. He's saying you gotta add that over. Every player gotta change 10 to 15%. Oh no. I think he's saying it like as a whole on defense they need to change 10 to 15%. And I just don't think that's the case. I'm sorry, Shotty. I want to believe you. I hope you're right. Hey, you get paid a hell of a lot more money than me. You get paid enough money to know and make these decisions and be able to know these things. So I hope you're right. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. Cause 10 to 15 is boy, you're a great grader. I said a great grader, Shotty. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Ain't no way
You
in hell.
can't change 100%. We don't need to change 100%. We do good things, but we have to tighten up 10 or 15%, and that's what we're going to do. And it's going to be the 10 or 15% that we think gives us the best chance to win.
What are the solutions?
10 to 15%.
On a high level,
That's
tighten
crazy.
up the
I want y'all to give y'all
Again, it
percentages,
starts with
though.
just the
Y'all give
conversation
me y'all
meetings,
percentages.
making guys talk, making guys speak up, making guys share information.
And this alarming too. Now I'm gonna get on the team for this. But this alarming too.
It
Listen
sounds
what
crazy
he said.
when
What are the solutions? What are the solutions to, on a high level, tighten up the communication thing?
Yeah. Again, it starts with just the conversation and meetings, making guys talk, making guys speak up, making guys share information. It sounds crazy, but if we started something, up here with Clarence and we played the whisper game or whatever, and it kind of got back there to back, it'd be totally different than what he said. It wouldn't be hero ball.
That man starting elementary stuff. We did that in elementary, Shot. We aware. We know that game you're talking about. But listen what he said though. It's still communication. It's still communication. That's insane, man. Right now,
It'd be something different. And so
Play that
crazy,
back.
but if we started something, up here with Clarence and we played the whisper game or whatever, and
hold on.
Solution. What are the solutions to, on a high level, tighten up the communication thing?
yeah, again, it starts with just the conversation and meetings, making guys talk.
He said we gotta make guys talk. We gotta make them talk. But then you want to smack Trey on the hand when he say something.
Trap, 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 trap.
You want to smack. You want to smack Trey on the hand when he say something though. Now listen, y'all. I don't know if y'all did the context clues like me, but the reason it's alarming is because if you gotta make guys talk, guess what that means? By default, that means guys aren't talking, right? And that also means that it ain't no damn leadership in here, man. Good grief. I guess Micah was the only leader we had. Excuse me. Trey trying to talk. Trey don't even talk. He trying to say something, but he said you gotta make guys talk. You gotta make guys talk? ATM, what you think about that? He said, realistically, all you can change is coverage rates and blitz rates. It's not like we can go from 4-3 to 3-4 mid-season. I understand that. But 10 to 15 is real light. Cause you look, if you change what you said and then add the fact that you can change personnel and you know what I'm saying, some of the responsibilities of these players, like how you deploy some of this responsibility, that'll probably add up to more than 10 to 15%. I think so. What you need, Rez? How long? Y'all give me a second. But yeah, man. What y'all think about that? Like 10 to 15% sound light to me. I'm sorry. But hey, it could be me. Like I said, I'm not perfect. Some of my takes are gonna be wrong. That's just the nature of the business. But hey, I'm giving y'all exactly what I think. Unfiltered. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna hold nothing back. I'm gonna tell the truth. And I don't like how that sounds. I don't.
Guys talk, making guys speak up, making guys share information.
Making guys
It sounds
speak up.
crazy, but if we started something, up here with Clarence and we played the whisper game or whatever, and it kind of got back there to back, it'd be totally different than what he said. It wouldn't be hero ball. It'd be something different. And so guys have to be boisterous. Guys have to have command. Now, guess what? If you're not sure, guys tend to whisper. So we got to make sure our guys are damn sure and that they know exactly what we're doing so they can make the calls loud. And when they're bumping, they're bumping. When they're skying, they're skying. When they're buzzing, when they're clouding, they're clouding. Those are all terms that you use, but they have to say it loud and they have to do it with confidence. And if you don't speak with confidence, it's hard sometimes to get everybody feeling confident.
that kind of settled the debate we had on Boss Land. Shout out to my guys, man. Shout out to Boss Cowboy Sports. Shout out to Coach Marv. Shout out to Amp Sports. Shout out to HTM Sports. Shout out to all my people over there, man. I came and jumped on the show yesterday because I was furious in furious anger. And we kind of had a discussion about that. And lo and behold, that's what it looks like it was. We said it. We said, hey, one of my takes was, if your defense ain't confident in what you calling, they're not going to be good at it. If they don't believe in the scheme, they're not going to be good at it. What did it sound like Shotty just explained to y'all? Somebody let me know. What did it sound like Shotty just explained to y'all? If they're not confident in what they're calling, they might whisper it, and they got to say it loud. They got to say it loud. They got to say bump. They got to say sky. They got to say scrape. You see what I'm saying? He's saying these people whispering this shit because they're not confident in it. That's precisely what my take was on it. I said, if you're not confident in the scheme, you're not going to do good at it, bro. You're not. That's why that shows you that pretty much sums it up. Why your defense is bad right now. It's not because of no personnel. It's not necessarily about the scheme. It's about the fact that your team or your defense ain't confident in that shit. Your defense don't want to run it. And then that's why Trayvon Diggs said something about the shit. Trap. But nah, Shotty just came on this interview and said, we got to make people speak up. We got to make people say this. We got to make people talk. He just said that. This is crazy, man. This defense is done, man. Hey, all we can hope for, to be honest with y'all, if Overshawn come back on one and just turn us up or some shit, man. I don't know, bro. Shout out to Miss Regina Green with the green, man. I appreciate you for my first super chat. I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate that, Miss Regina. She says, if the whole defense suck, how do they improve in practice? It's spinning tires. The coach just adds to the idiocracy. Hold on, Miss Regina. You ain't have to do me like that. You know I ain't. Come on now. Trap. I think I got it right at the end. Idiocracy? I don't know. Let me know. Hey, it's both in all honesty. Hey, I understand it's both, but I'm just saying, bro, if we can't get it together, we doomed. This defense, man. I hope that the people that's coming back can help us out. He said, good enough. Like, hey, man, hey, don't do me like that no more, Miss Regina slick, nah. You know I speak broken English, Miss Regina. I say that every show. But, yeah, man, I really don't know, y'all. Because it sounds like Shotty is enabling it. It sounds like he's starting to, his defense mechanism is starting to break down, seem like, though. It's starting to break because he's starting to mention stuff that Eberflus did wrong. He's starting to mention stuff that he wanted to correct. You know what I'm saying? He going to have to put some of them damn pins down. That man has 17 pins in his visor. He going to have to put some of them pins down and go into that defensive room and start paying attention. Start, micromanaging. Like, listen, I know you want to let the man do his job, but he ain't doing it. So, shit. Hey, if the man ain't doing his job, what the hell you supposed to do after a while? Trap. I'm sure out of the 87 people I see in my chat right now, you know, I appreciate y'all being here with me. You could be anywhere in the world. But listen, I'm sure I got some managers or some supervisors in this building. If somebody that's under your supervision not doing their job, what is the next step to get them to do their job, y'all? I just want to know. My antennas up. Let me know. It ain't nothing else you can do but micromanage them. All you can do is just start watching them like, let me see. I'm going to pay attention to you. Now, they pulling up on you a little more. They walking around a little more. You know what I'm saying? You seeing your supervisors and your managers a little more. You can't do nothing but micromanage if you got somebody under your management not doing their job. All you can do is micromanage, and after a while, your ass is fired.
Trap.
That's the only thing you can do. Like, it's nothing else to do. So, Shotty, you gonna have to put some of them pins out your visor. This man had, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I rock with Shotty, but that looked goofy as hell to me. Like, that let me know that he's a football nerd. And I like it to a certain degree, but it just didn't look good on camera. Like, bro, take that shit out your visor, man. You tripping. Like, you supposed to have some swagger, man. You the head coach of the Cowboys, man. You not an OC no more, man. You that guy. You supposed to be looking like that guy, man. You tripping. But yeah, man, he gonna have to micromanage, y'all. And I'm sorry, like, I know Shotty's side of the ball is doing excellent. It's doing wonderful. That's what sucks about it. He doing his job far as being over the offense. But we got to remember, his job is not only over the offense. He is the head coach. So everything else going on is your responsibility too, Shotty. Listen, the offense might be able to, you probably could take off a couple weeks with the offense. They doing so damn good. And just focus on the defense for a minute like shit. Because look, I understand this right here finna debunk it too. If you a great offensive mind, get what you got to know. Guess what else you got to know? Who got the answer to the test? Let me see if somebody going to answer the test. Who got the answer to the test? A great offensive mind in the NFL, what else do they have to know? Let me know. Let me know. Because a lot of people will be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get an answer away. Because as soon as I see the answer, I'm moving on. If you were to be a great offensive mind, what else do you have to know in this league? He said, nah, I need all them pins, no swag till the winning season. Defense. There we go.
Trap.
We not going for it, y'all. This is when you think critically, you don't let people off the hook. We not letting you off the hook. If you can be surgical against this offense, if you could be a surgical offense and destroy defenses night in and night out, I guarantee you know about damn defense.
Trap.
It's no way around it, y'all. It's no way around it. I'm telling you, I would debate anybody. I will mop the floor with them. Don't do it. If you are a great offensive mind, bro, the only way you can do it like that if you know defense. Shotty is proving that he's a great offensive mind. Why the hell you mean to tell me you can't go peek your head in the defensive room and say, hey, I'd kill that? You need to be matching wits with him more then. Because maybe, I'm sure you do it, but you need to do it more, obviously. If you sit up here and tell Eberflus like, hey, y'all need to sit down and say, hey, man, how would you attack this defense that I'm running? Shotty probably have 17 ways that he'll attack Eberflus' defense. And Eberflus need to be taking some of them damn pins out of Shotty visor and writing down all the ways that he'll get destroyed. And figure it out, bro. You got to figure this out. Ain't no way you can get around that, bro. Shotty, to be a great offensive mind in the NFL, you must know how to read and diagnose and destroy defenses. That is a fact.
Your quarterback has played really well in the last 3 weeks. 11 touchdowns, 1 interception here, and 800-something yards. Is it frustrating? You feel like maybe you're almost wasting some of these performances because this is high-level stuff you're getting from number 4?
He's playing great, and I don't think anybody's surprised by the fact he's playing great. I think when you look at it, our focus is to go out every time and to play well and play at a high level. And again, do we have the victories that we want, based on Dak's performance? No, we don't. But it doesn't change the fact that Dak needs to continue to do that. And again, he'll be the first one to tell you that, and I'll second my part of it. There were some things in the red zone yesterday that I didn't do very well. There's some things that he felt like he could have done better, and as I always say, it's the ultimate team game. And so Dak's going to be judged just like me on really all these guys on wins and losses. And so stats are great, but at the end of the day, we got to find a way to win.
Scott Dixon with the AP. You were asked
That's so sad, though. I ain't gonna lie, the offense got to be perfect, bro.
about the fourth down conversion after the game. I just wondered, looking at it a few more times, did you still feel like you all were in what you wanted to be, and the plan being that far away from the line of scrimmage was an okay thing?
Yeah, Duran thought he was a little tighter than he was. They were in a condensed split. They were close enough, so you never want to be double pressed because he can get picked. Duran thought he was a little bit tighter, and we had K9 trying to swipe out to it, but there's little things there that we can tighten up and clean up. But again, that game didn't come down to a fourth down. I mean, there's 6, 7, 8 plays in that game that, ultimately, if we make a few plays, give them credit. They made the plays when they need to, and we didn't, and that's why they came away with the win. And I told the guys, I say it all the time, and I'll say it again. I probably said it last night, but we lost the fourth quarter 10-3. They outscored us 10-3 in the fourth quarter, and we play Washington this week, and I guarantee it's going to come down to the fourth quarter as well. And you got to win. You got to win games.
I don't know, Shad. I don't know if you should be guaranteeing with your defense playing like that. I don't know about that, my boy. I don't know about that. We can hope for it. Goddamn, give us a chance to win it in the fourth quarter, defense. God damn.
Trap.
In the fourth quarter, we got to finish.
You mentioned the screen after you all got the stop. Was that a call you'd like back, or did you still like?
It didn't work. So I like the call. I do like the call. Maybe the next call I didn't like as much. But it was not a good sequence of plays for us. It really wasn't. And again, you tell me we get the ball at the 46-yard line and whatever was left, 7, 8 minutes or whatever's left in the fourth quarter, having moved the ball the way we had, I expect this team and myself to go down there and score every time, not just field goals, really touchdowns.
Joe.
Joe Hoy, Dallas Morning News. I know you talked last week about being a head coach and allowing.
I understand that's the mentality, though. The mentality is that I want to score every time. That's what Dak gonna say. That's coach speak. I understand. They right. You want to score a touchdown every drive. You want to score points every drive. You want to do something that puts something on the scoreboard every single drive. But how realistic is that, man? How realistic is that? No offense will do that. Now, I'm not making excuses for the offense because I swear, it's still a part of me that's like, bruh, you did phenomenal, but when we needed it, where was you? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was a bad series to me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, it's hard to be critical on the offense when they put up 27 points and they ball like they did. But in the same token, that shit, that was a bad drive when we had the ball, though. That was a bad drive. Like, just being real. So I did expect at least, to be going in the positive direction. We went backwards the whole drive. So that was a bad one. So it was a bad time to have a bad one. Let's just say that. It was a bad time to have a bad one when you've been cooking and scorching all day long. You know what I'm saying? It was a bad time to have a bad drive.
People to kind of coach in their rooms, especially on defense, without you having to go in there all the time. But when you're going into a week like this looking for solutions, do you plan to maybe spend more time in defensive coaching rooms this week?
I spend more time in all the rooms than you would think. I met, at length with the defense this morning. That's not because I'm panicked. That's because I know that I can offer solutions. And, okay, well, what's Carolina thinking? Well, why are they doing this? Why are they maybe to question? It's to educate them from an offensive standpoint, to make sure we're on the same page, to ask the question why. Okay, like we talked about earlier, why? That's part of your job as the head coach. Well, why is that the right call, or why is that technique being used, or why is this guy in that spot? That's your job. And again, I think that the one thing I love about Matt Eberflus is he welcomes it, and he, look, I've been Matt. I've been a coordinator, man, and I've been where people are calling you out.
You're too goddamn empathetic, Shot.
Trap.
Too goddamn empathetic. That boy understand everybody, man. Listen, this ain't a counseling session, man. God damn.
Saying you don't know how to coach and, man, this guy's the worst coach in history. Matt Eberflus is a damn good football coach. And we have to perform better. But
Lies.
Trap, 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 trap.
Let me quit trolling, man.
But I've been him. And so part of me being in there is to help as an asset, to tell him I believe in him. I understand what he's going through. It sucks. It's no fun. We're going to ride this thing out. And again, we'll play better. We really will.
Trap, 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 trap.
That statement right there, boy. That statement right there could be the one that'll get you up out of here. We're going to play better. Like, I know that's what he got to say. But I don't know, man. You got to be a little more crafty. Shit. You say, I hope we going to play better. Like, I ain't saying this defense is doomed, bro, but, like, I just want people to be accountable for what's going on right now. Don't keep telling me future stuff when we over here drowning right now. Like, just imagine if you on a boat and it's a big ass hole in it, and you're sinking right now. But they like, hey, don't worry. Tomorrow I'm gonna have a life jacket for you. You good? Like, what, nigga? I'm drowning.
Trap, 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 trap.
You telling me you got a life jacket for me tomorrow? Nigga, I need it right now. What is you talking about? Don't sell me future, bro. When we got current problems. Our problems are live right now. And you talking about in the future. Hey, eviction notice. They knocking on the door. Landlord is here. Hey, I'm gonna need you to get up out of there. And then you say, hey, don't worry, landlord. I got your money next month. Man, get your
Trap, 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 trap.
You're going to have to get up out of there, man. Don't sell me on the future. No. Hey, I think the theme of this whole show is no. I'm not going for that, bro. I'm not here to appease nobody, bro. I'm not here to protect nobody. I'm not here to take up for nobody. I'm here to tell the goddamn truth. And I promise you, I'm going to ruffle some feathers. Landlord don't give a damn. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for y'all to love me regardless of whatever happens. No, I'm here to tell the truth about how I feel about this team, because guess what? More than y'all money, more than anything you can name about this sports space right here, I want to fucking win.
Trap, 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 trap.
I let the other people get all the money in a losing effort. I don't care about all that. I want to win more than all of that, bro. I want to win more than subs. I want to win more than all of that shit. I don't care. I'm not here to be a politician. Like, a lot of people ain't gonna like this. A lot of people ain't scared to say something bad about Shotty. Not me. I want to win, bro. I told you where I come from, I let it start with pride, bro. Every day I go outside, if they see me with this on, somebody gonna have something to say. Somebody got something to say. And I wear this shit with pride, and I want to fucking win. I'm tired of playing with y'all. I'm tired of playing with it, bro. We deserve better, bro. We actually want to win. Now, I don't know about these other guys. I'm just not built like that. I want to actually win. So holler at me when you talking about winning instead of being so goddamn empathetic to everything. Yeah, you know, I was Eberflus before. You know, I was a coordinator. They told me I couldn't I don't want to hear that shit right now, Shotty. You know what I'm saying? Don't present that to us. Go tell them that. You know what I'm saying? Tell them that behind the scenes. I don't want to hear that shit right now. Man, you just lost to the Carolina Panthers. Now, hey, they could be on the rise. Who knows? But we supposed to win that game. But hey, man, I done did enough fussing. Maybe HTM could talk some sense into me. We finna get ready to do a show, y'all. I don't want to end it abruptly, however you say that goddamn word. But me and HTM finna do a show, man. Maybe he could talk me off the ledge. I'm just being real, bro. I'm not finna go for it, bro. I'm not going. I'm sorry. I'm not finna say yes. Hey, one of the most powerful words for a man is no. I'm not going. Listen, ain't nothing great in this world been established without that word. Believe it or not. Ain't nothing in this world that's been took or gained in this world without that powerful word no. Because guess what? When them folks came to invade these countries and these cities and spaces and shit that we got established now, somebody said no. And guess what? It was a war about that shit. You got to be ready to die about it. It was a war about all this shit. That word no started a lot of shit and it'll stop a lot of shit. I said no and I ain't going. It is what it is. You not selling me the BS, I'm not buying it either. So it is what it is, bro. We gotta stick with it, bro. We gotta stick with it. And then we gotta let them know that we not buying that, bro. We deserve better and we expect better. I'm not buying all this shit you selling me, man. I'm not doing it. And I'm not letting up. So it is what it is, man. But hey, man, y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all support the show. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Hey, Land will be back on here more times than not. You know what I'm saying? But the way my bank account's set up, you know. The way my bank account's set up, it has me doing other things. So, hey, man, if you want to see more Land, man, hey, just support. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna just be real transparent about it. Like, hey, the more you support, the more you'll see me. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it ain't even about that. At this point, I just had something to get off my chest. I felt like I had to do it. I felt like the nation needed to hear me and my take on all of this shit. And I got to give it to you raw because I don't think nobody else going to do it. I ain't down nobody, but, hey, can't nobody do it like I do it. So, hey, man, hit the like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I appreciate everybody coming through, sliding in for the win. Hey, and what my spin back gang get, man? Y'all remember that? We ain't spent back in a long time, but this finna be a spin back type situation right here, man. So I appreciate y'all. But you know why them haters hate on us. Why? Because we are the motherfucking greatest. That's why. Shout out to all my folk. Appreciate you coming through. Hey, let's do it.
Money.
Hey, we still gonna
in my hand.
We gotta win despite the defense.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine, verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear, just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these niggas play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident, that humble shit ain't for me. Lord, help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most these niggas will say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the phoenix. Show these bitches I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So street, bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B, yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let doubters see you make it. Show them all you the greatest, I'm the great. Young poet got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents, there will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy it, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Cause the pics I'm cropping be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue. So I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, these bitches know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real nigga spirit. Like it came from ancient Kemet, ain't nobody fucking with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. Well, take a seat, I do it for the family. So street, bring the block to the Grammys. And if you try to stop me, you need a plan B, yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it. And show them all you the greatest, I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. I know them haters hate us because they ain't us. I know them haters wanna try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.